Hey, this looks like a nice place to go to. Yes, very nice. Yeah, very nice around here. Oh, hey there, ladies. I see you two are here to apply for a job. What? What? Why would you assume that? Huh? Oh. Well, yeah, it's true, though.
Hello, and today we're looking at Viking Games from Toresh Games 2016. A fun, quick little card game with some cutthroatery. A lot of cutthroatery, or a lot of bodily stuff there because of the axes. For 2 to 7 players and 15 to 30 minutes gameplay, which definitely, the more you play it, it's definitely going to hit more 15 or less, I would say. Well, let's jump into it. Or should I say, let's throw into it, or let's, you know... More drinks on the house, please, girls. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright. Viking Games. Basically, you throw Viking axes at each other until someone wins. Last man or woman, that's right, standing. There's 120 cards. There are 30 single axes, 15 triple, 25 double. There are 10 wench cards. 15 armory cards, 3 4 shields, 5 3 shields, 7 2 shields, and 10 1 shields. Shuffle all 120 cards in place to stack face down in the center of the table as the draw pile. Players randomly choose a player who will start first, and then you go clockwise. You continue until one player remains. That's the game. Last man standing.
Or woman.
That's true too. On a player's turn, the player must draw a card from the draw pile. If it can be played, you must play the card. If it cannot be played, the card's discarded face up next to the draw pile. Played cards are resolved and play moves to the left. If the draw pile is depleted, the discard pile is shuffled and placed as a new draw pile. What are the cards? If the drawn card is a single, double, or triple X, the player throws the X card at another player of their choice. If the player is not protected by a shield of any kind, the other player is hit by the X's either 1, 2, or 3 and places the card in front of them. If the player is protected by shields when you try to throw an X at them, each unused shield blocks an X. If the number of axes thrown is less than the number of unused shields, the X is placed on the shield to indicate the number of shields used. A lot of this game requires you rearranging cards. If the number of axes thrown is equal to the number of shields, the axe and shield are both discarded. If it is greater than the number of shields, the shields are used up and discarded. Any remaining axes hit the player. Rearranging cards, like say you only have, you were hit by 3, but you had a 2X, but you don't have enough on there, you can just replace certain axes to put down your order of axes to show. So you have like a 3, a 2, and a 1. You're going to be dealt 1 damage. No matter what, just put axes in front of you that equal how many damage you have taken. If a player has been hit by 10 or more axes, they are considered out, and all of the cards in front of them are discarded. If the drawn card is a shield card, the player places it in front of them for protection against 1, 2, 3, or even 4 axes, indicated by the number of shields on the card. You can have any number of combination of shields in front of you. If you draw an armory card, the player may discard immediately to draw and play another card. Or, the player may place the card in front of them, and then on a later turn, the player may discard said armory card to draw and play a second card. If the player already has an armory card in front of them, the card is discarded with no effect. A player may only have 1 of those in front of them at a time. If the card you draw is a wench card, ho-ho, the player may use the wench to remove another player's armory card, and both cards are discarded. Or if you were to draw the wench card, the player may select another player, and that player is skipped and loses a turn. A player who has been skipped must be allowed to play at least once before being skipped again. Such a saucy wench she is. Oh, I'm sorry, didn't mean to. That might seem a little like, wow, that's a lot of random and luck of just trying to draw and get things. But there is a strategic variant of the game, and it's the game that we prefer and that we've played and actually enjoyed more, and that is, it's the same game, only after shuffling the cards, deal each player 2 cards. Play continues according to standard rules of the player drawing a card and then playing or discarding a card. For example, a player draws a card and places it in their hand with the other 2 already held. The player may play the new card or another card from their hand. If the player cannot play any held card, one of the cards must be discarded. So yes, that feels like, because otherwise it's so random. Like, you can draw, I attack you. I draw, attack you, and it could take a while to find a shield card. There's a lot of axes. It takes a while to find a shield sometimes, or sometimes you might just get nothing but shields. But the point is, at least that way you have some options to play where you have in your hand. You could have an armory, you could have a saucy wench, you could have a shield to protect you instead of just being like, throw an X, throw an X, throw an X. And of course, in the game, there's a lot of times where someone could just go after one person, get them out. But it is pretty fast. The game length on the box, I feel the more you play it, the quicker the game gets. I feel like it's a very, very quick game. There's also a 2-player variant, and the only difference is you're played till 15 hits instead of 10. And that, my friends, is Viking Games. More on the house. Axes to everyone. Ha ha! Axes, axes, axes. More beer, more booze, more boo. Ah! More of those too. Yeah, everything. Yeah. I'll fight. Ah! Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Ha ha! What a game! What a show! And that's the game. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a fun, quick little game. We enjoyed it when we played it and everything like that. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you think of the game, and we'll see y'all next time. Stay gnarly, my friends. Throw some axes. Gain some allies. That was lame. Ho ho!